house, I want to build a house like him. If someone has got a BMW, I want to have a BMW like him. Okay? So what is the origin of the dream? It has not come from inside your heart. It has come from your brain. It has come from your analysis. Analysis is paralysis. So you become very small. You make all external world ruling on you. So your inner powers are gone. And there is another name of this external dream. You know what is it? Wishes. Wishes. And that's why it says, if wishes were horse, even beggars would ride, even beggars would ride them. So this wish is born from the external world. And that's why it can just be an ignition switch. It can just be a startup, but it is not the final thing. If wishes are not transformed into the capital W, guess what? Will. Beautiful word. Will. W-I-L-L. Feel it. Feel it inside your heart. Where is the intensity? What is the difference between the two? Don't you think our perspective, our attitudes need to transform from the realm of wish to the will? Let me tell you a funny real life incident. My college days, and I have a friend called Ratish Chatterjee. You know, something strange about Chatterjees, Mukherjees, Banerjees. If someone of you are there, so exceptions are there. In generally, Chatterjees, Mukherjees, Banerjees have a problem. They don't have energies. So Ratish Chatterjee was a tall man. We used to call him TDH. You know what is TDH? Tall, dark, and handsome. He had curly hairs. He used to use fragrance, wear good dresses, and he was very interesting. But he was a little shy. And you know, there was a young girl in our college, pretty girl, her name was Prerna, and she was in the first year, we were in the final year, and Prerna and I became good friends. No, we never had an affair or anything. I mean, she was just a good friend of mine, and we were very pally. I couldn't proceed in any relationship with her because on the first day of our contract, she made it clear that, Ashit, you are a lovely person, I like you as a friend, but I don't want to have any affair with you. So it's a question of my masculine prestige. I said, I'll not give you a chance. We'll be good friends, and I maintained that. But something happened with this guy, Ratish. On a Sunday morning, he comes to my house, and I never saw him in such a dilapidated condition, you know. He was wearing a rough jean, a torn piece of jean, and a chappal. You know, chappal means a slipper, and then he had an old orthodox bag, and he was approaching my house. I was shocked. I said, Ratish, I never saw you like this. So Ratish looked at me very, you know, indifferently and said, Ashit, I got a problem. I need your help. I said, problem? What kind of a problem? He said, I'm mad of this girl, Prerna. I want to marry her. Marry? You haven't met her even. I said, that's why I came to you. Prerna is a very close friend of yours. Why don't you get her introduced to you? I said, why don't you go and approach her directly? You are a man. He said, no, that's a problem. I can't do that. I said, then go to hell. I do not want to play the job of a middleman, all right? If you like a girl, you go and tell the girl that you love her, and that's the best way. And I know Prerna, she will like it. And you are pretty rich, you come from a good family, and she needs a good partner. You are tall, handsome. I motivated him. Ratish said, okay, if that is so, then I'll tell her. But when? Then I told him, for the good work you should not delay. We'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow? He said, yes, tomorrow. See, morning at 9:45, she alights down from the bus, and you be there at 9:30, and I'm going to be there with you. You will be there, nah? I said, I'll be there, but I won't do anything. You got to do it. Right at 9:30, Ratish Chatterjee was there, and I was there near the college, and both of us are waiting, and sharp at 9:45, this pretty girl, Prerna, alights down from the bus and proceeds towards the college. She knew me, she smiled, wished me good morning. I wished her good morning. But she didn't care for Ratish. But I held my friend's hand and I pressed him and I said, go, just proceed and go and approach her. What will I say, brother? Ratish Chatterjee did not move. His hands were perspiring. Prerna went away, and Ratish tells me, Ashit, give me another day. I will certainly do it tomorrow. I said, good chances don't come all the time. But I was wrong. My friend was lucky, very lucky. Next day, there was a better chance. Prerna was alone in the canteen. There was nobody around, not even a crow, somewhere close by. And I was pressurizing my friend Ratish Chatterjee at the gate of the canteen. I said, come on, do one thing. Just get a teacup and sit by her side. She is smarter. She will start talking and your job will be done. Come on, go! I pushed him. He went there, but he turned back in the middle and comes back and tells me, I will do it tomorrow. Then every day he kept saying tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. The whole year passed by. We passed out from the college. This man couldn't approach the girl. And I didn't meet her thereafter. But Ratish used to meet me. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years passed by. Ratish was a good friend still. Both of us went to see a movie in a very popular movie hall in the city of Calcutta Metro. And it was a matinee show between 3 to 5:30. And my favorite hero, John Wayne. I have forgotten the title of the movie, very good movie. I used to be John Wayne's fan. We were thoroughly charged, 5:30, sunlight was there. Ratish and I together started moving towards Park Street, right? And I just looked up and I alerted Ratish. I said, Ratish, Prerna, look at her. She has become more beautiful. And then I told Ratish, I will do the job today. I will get you introduced to her. Prerna came close by, but something happened then. Let me tell you, Prerna was not alone. After 5 years, I saw her with a small boy, 4 years of age. And Prerna and the small boy came up. I have never met such a naughty boy. I got Prerna introduced to Ratish. 3 of us were together. The little boy was disturbing her. He was running about repeatedly, pulling his mother's sari and repeatedly asking her one question. Mama, who are they? Mama, who are they? And do you know something? At that moment, Prerna introduced both of us with her son as uncle. It's a very common nomenclature called mama. It's a very embarrassing thing, right? Ratish became a mama. Ratish became an uncle. He wanted to be a father of that little boy, but ended up becoming an uncle. I was so angry, so upset after Prerna went. I told Ratish, you became an uncle today. You know why? Remember 5 years ago I used to tell you, go and approach her, and every time you used to say, I will do it tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. This tomorrow has made you an uncle today. Then I told Ratish, remember, if you wanted to become a papa, it had to be today. The moment you make it tomorrow, you become a mama. Strange, isn't it? But that's a fact of life. You know why Ratish missed his dream? Because that dream was an external dream. That dream was not a serious dream, because that dream was a very lukewarm thing. It was indeed a wish. Yes, wish. If wishes were horse, even beggars would ride them. Such Ratish Chatterjees became mamas all over, all throughout, year after year, because they have a wish. Because they don't transform the wish into a will, right? Had it been a will, Ratish won't be a mama, he will be a papa. Sounds very funny, but this is a real life incident. I painted a little bit of imagination in order to make it exciting, but don't misunderstand me. The story is right. I really have a Ratish Chatterjee as a friend. He's a great papa now with about 3 children, and he's enjoying his life. Sitting in his house. Okay, that's besides the point. But the point is, I am talking about a transformation between small w and capital W. You know the small w people, this wish people, they're only involved with life. They're just existing. Wish people. How many of you are involved in your business? Many of you. Well, let me alert you, you are wish guys, because involvement is not enough. Involvement, everyone can do it, but everyone is not successful. Those success people, those will people are really a different breed. They are not involved. They are committed. Let me tell you a beautiful story. Very lovely story. You will love it. This story is about a hen and a pig. Yeah. The hen was floppy, lovely, good looking, and the pig was strong, hefty, big one. Both of them met each other in a park on a Sunday morning, and the hen liked the pig and the pig liked the hen, and they settled down. Settled down to do a business together actually. And the name of the business is The Breakfast Limited. Both of them created items, beautiful items for eating in the breakfast. The hen created omelette, eggs scrambled, and the pig created wonderful pork, sausages, salamis, and many other beautiful things. They made money. One full year. It was a huge profitable business. And they went to the chartered accountant to make a profit and loss statement. And when they made the profit and loss statement, hen was shocked, because hen saw pig has kept 90% of the profit. She screamed, "That's unreasonable. You cheat me. We work together. We should get 50-50. Pig said, "Shut up. How do you get 50-50? You get 10, I get 90. Why I get 10? I also worked hard." That's the last thing you did. Worked hard. Don't be unreasonable. Pig is never unreasonable. Come on, tell me. What was your contribution in the business? Hen said, "I created the omelettes. I created the boiled eggs. I created the scrambles." You created? You delivered eggs. That's not your choice. Eggs were there, so they came out. It was not a matter of your choice. You delivered egg and omelettes came out. That's your contribution, I agree. For that you get 10%. You know I get 90%? Imagine how those salamis were made, how those porks and sausages and hams were created. I had to cut myself. I had to sweat. I used to give my tissues, my nerves, my cells, my meat, everything I had given. You, Henny, you get 10%. You know why? Because you were just involved in the business. I am a pig. Yeah, look at my finger. I am a pig of a speaker. Right? I don't hate myself. You don't hate me. I'm a pig because I was committed. Absolutely committed. So get my message? The will people get 90%. And the wish people get 10%. And that's the fact of life. You heard of that beautiful thing, willpower? Yeah. I read a book recently. The greatest instrument God has given to man to succeed in life is willpower. Are you hearing me? I'm about to make a statement. Listen to me very carefully. Even God Himself cannot give anything to you directly. If He likes you, if He wants to bless you, if He wants to empower you, He has to root that energy through your willpower. And that's the reason when great things happen in your life, you feel you have done it. You have done it. Because God doesn't even have a way to directly give you anything. It has to empower you. That's why Tagore said, "When I'm in danger, my prayer is not that you save me. My prayer is to have that power to fight and win." So it is empowerment. And that empowerment happens when you strengthen your willpower. If you've got a weak willpower, you may have the wish of waking up in the morning and going for a jog. How many of you wish that? And how many of you waited for the summer? Because it was too cold. And how many of you wish to go for jogging in the winter? Because the summer was too scorchy and it was a rainy day. But the people who jog, they jog. Because they make up their mind and they jog. They are healthy, they are hearty, they maintain good hygiene. They maintain good discipline. Everything happens in your life with willpower. And willpower is your conscious mind activity. You cannot use willpower unconsciously or subconsciously. You know what is subconscious thing? Every habit, every old habit you have, good or bad, resourceful or unresourceful, they are part of your subconscious mind. And they are also called paradigms. You have those paradigms in your subconscious mind, your belief patterns which you have picked up from the world. And you practice them unconsciously, subconsciously, all the time. And quite often, if you don't have a good willpower, those subconscious habits rule your life. That's why some people have bad habits all throughout life. They take them to their grave. And some people change their life when they develop their willpower. So it's very important topic for me, isn't it? When I'm talking about a transformation from small w to capital W, I'm talking about giving yourself the greatest gift of your life. The greatest gift. You have a dream? I didn't tell you the second and the most important type of dream. The inner dream which comes from your heart. The money that you want to earn. The freedom that you want to acquire. The meditation that you want to connect. That beautiful house that you want to build by the side of the sea, the quest of your heart, that wonderful friend and a life partner that you want to have in your life, they are your inner dreams. They are the real will. And those can be fulfilled in your life if you work on that willpower. Are you motivated? This is very important, my friend. Transform your small w to capital W. Change your paradigm from wishes. Get into the willpower. And anything, I repeat, anything that you want from life is yours. Happy? So I am. Let's look forward to meeting once again. And there is something more to come next time. Wait for it. Goodbye for now.